Outlander producer Meryl Davis has given some clues towards the real identity of Malva Christie's murderer, which will become clear when the seventh season wraps up the Fraser's Ridge mystery. Before the horrific crime befalling Fraser's Ridge in the sixth season of Outlander is solved, Jamie Fraser, played by Sam Heughan, must first reunite with his wife Claire Fraser, Katrina Balfe, who was falsely accused of murder. Fans of Diana Gabaldon's original series of novels already know what happens next, and executive producer for the Starz series Meryl Davis has hinted what's to come when the historical drama continues. Producer Meryl has implied Tom Christie, Mark Lewis Jones, will turn himself in for the murder of his daughter, Malva, Jessica Reynolds, at the start of Outlander Season 7. The Starz adaptation of Diana's novels will have to wrap up the events of Book 6, A Breath of Snow and Ashes, before moving on to An Echo in the Bone in the next outing. Until then, the mystery of Malva's death is still unsolved, and Claire has been imprisoned by Richard Brown, Chris Larkin, after being found at the scene of the crime. Meryl has since confirmed the resolution of the terrible plot will very much fall in line with the outcome in the books. We will see in Season 7, the reasons why Tom has done what he's done, she revealed. Her comments suggest Tom himself will confess to Malva's murder. For now, Claire's case for her innocence doesn't look good as she was found at the scene of the crime after her husband Jamie was accused of impregnating Malva. However, devout Presbyterian Tom could also have a motive for killing his daughter after finding out she had become pregnant out of wedlock. The producer told Variety, "Tom is a flawed character, played so brilliantly by Mark Lewis Jones. He's flawed and he's conflicted. He's always at war with himself. He knows what's right or what he thinks is right." Despite all his flaws, fans of the books will already know Tom isn't the real culprit, either. He's a very pious man. He's very judgmental, Meryl added. Deep down, he's a fair man and he wants to see justice for his daughter. I think deep down, he probably knows Claire didn't do it. But regardless if she did it or not, he's not okay with this vigilante justice. At the end of a dramatic season finale, Claire was dragged from her home against her will to be imprisoned over 200 miles away from the ridge. In Diana's novel, Tom has fallen in love with Claire, and realizes the only way to rescue her from a death sentence is to admit to the crime himself.